Thank you. Just a quick round off. Thank you for the opportunity to speak. Thank you for every speaker. I see that we are all agreed on one thing, that women need to be more confident. Women need to put themselves out there. I just want to address something one of the speakers said in reference to my first statement about bid your time. I need to say that bid your time does not mean standing still. Bid your time means not giving up on your dream, sticking it through until you get there. It means you know what you want, you're ready to do what it takes to get there. You don't give up because there's opposition, there is discrimination or anything like that.
I am absolutely amazed by the caliber of speech and presentations. I could sit and listen to each and every one of you for half an hour. I know that. I think instead of me adding to the presentations, which obviously I also had to change and come up with new things, anyone that would like to speak about international trade, UK's exit from the EU, feel free to get in touch with me. I have discovered, thanks to Nigeria Magazine, women that I would have loved to have known about. And I think one thing I would like to take away from this is me as an East African meeting women from West Africa and the Caribbean has always been something I never took for granted. It has always been a home that uplifted me when I needed it. And so many women I've seen now after so many years that I've worked with in the past as well. I think this event tonight is much bigger than what at least I thought it was going to be. We can build on this. There's a lady from nutrition that I would absolutely love to speak with. There's someone from international trade I would love to speak with. There's a doctor that I would love to speak with. I'm not sure if you're aware of it. This is a separate issue maybe for you, because as someone born and raised in Ethiopia and Eritrea, there are issues that are completely new for me, raising brown children here. And so, I'd like to emulate what I had back home by going after doctors and specialists here. And so in every way we can, I think, as I said, anyone needs any conversation or information about trade, do feel free to get in touch with me. And I hope each of you are encouraged to also reconnect with one another.
So thanks again, Esosa, and thanks everyone. It's been really interesting listening to everyone speak this evening. So on a final note, what I'd like to say is we should learn to be our own sisters' keepers. So we should learn to look out for one another and champion one another as often as possible. And also, when we get to the table, we should also learn to pay the toll for someone else to cross that bridge. So don't just get to the end of the bridge alone. Reach out, look back, pay the toll, and then let someone else get there. And that way it turns into a circle, because that person is also going to pay the toll for someone else to to come across the bridge as well.
So I'm not going to sort of add too much, but I just wanted to say, thank you for this great opportunity to speak today. I've loved this conversation, and I hope that, that we can continue to connect and continue these conversations offline.
I'd just like to say one word: be tenacious. I think every woman needs to learn how to be tenacious.
I'll just reiterate what I'd said earlier. Implement. We've all said wonderful things. We've all said inspiring things. This is the time to take the steps to get where we want to be. Implement.
Be invested. Your life is yours, so be invested. If you're going to challenge properly. And if you want change, get involved in the policy, get involved in those who are involved, who are like electing, who are making the decisions. Support them. If you don't want to be the voice, support those who are having the voice on your own behalf. Be invested.
Wow. Thank you so much for having me. Thank you for all the great speakers and all the wonderful talk. Thank you.
Last words I would share is just be confident. So just having that confidence in yourself, you'll be able to do everything you want to do. You'll be able to focus on your goals and accomplish your goals with that confidence, and being able to just tune out the naysayers and all the negativity.
I think Jennifer articulated what I wanted to say, because for me, I was a Labour Party candidate, policy, because when you're not, be active in the right space that will make the difference, because you can make all the noise you want, but if you are not, and let's build a support system, like I said, bring yourself out and encourage other people, support them in ways so that they can be change makers and not noise makers. Yeah, be a change maker, not a noise maker.
Thank you again for putting this wonderful event together. It's been very insightful hearing from different women from different categories and spheres of life. My last take on this would be that, like I said, when I was presenting, I think that there's a leader in each one of us, and the onus is on us as women, especially on this platform that are privileged to be here, to create that awareness for other women. We have to be the voice for those that don't have a voice. So in whatever way we can, let's try and create awareness about issues that concern us as women. And happy International Women's Day to everybody. Thank you so much for the opportunity.
Well, I just feel incredibly, privileged to have been on this call. And actually, I have to say, very surprised. I've been really inspired by a lot of the speakers, and I think it is that theme that we've been mentioning about support, collaboration, that's, I feel better from being on this call. And I think, can you imagine for so many, and I'm actually a very resourced woman naturally and have lots of good communities, but can you imagine just the power of like how many other women just actually being able to be involved and maybe even just not necessarily even speaking, but just sitting and witnessing and feeding off a platform like this, how important that is. So just kudos to all of you. Amazing. Thank you, Sosa, and thank you, Nigeria.
Thank you.
Magazine.
Thank you.
Well, thank you everyone, and all the speakers that have spoken for almost 3 hours plus. So I've really enjoyed it. I don't know what to say, but to say that I've taken in a lot. At Nigeria Magazine, we tend to bring these events together to get expert opinions, and today was a very interesting one where you have almost 20 speakers, and yes, we've really enjoyed it. I have, and I've been getting text messages and WhatsApp messages. So it's very encouraging. Everyone has spoken very well. International Women's Day does not end today. I agree that as men, we should be enablers.